My name is Andreas and I'm one of the co-founders of Cozy Style.
Hi, my name is Lamont and I'm a creative collaborator and director with Cozy Style.
Το όνομα μου είναι Michalis και είμαι ένας από τους ιδρυτές του Cozy Style.
Coming abroad, you get to see another perspective of how the world is. You know, when we were back in Cyprus, we used to see from YouTube, from movies or these kind of things, how another country is, especially the UK. And when we first came here, you can see this big cultural change and the perspectives of other people and how they see the world. I would say you get to meet a lot of new people, can learn a lot of stuff about their countries, about how they used to live there and what did it change for them as well here. Same with us. It makes you more independent and motivates you through life to get to set the higher goals. And another thing that I realized is that you actually find yourself when you come to another country and you're all alone.
Living abroad has really given me perspective on who I am and also the way I interact with different people. It has really shown me the lengths to which I'm willing to go if I'm really passionate about something, but it's also just showed me what I really don't like, whether it be about myself or about the world as a whole. It's really led me to dig deep in self-introspection and, you know, really trying to figure myself out and what I really want from my life. It's also brought me new friends, new people who I consider family now. People who've really showed me different sides of life that I hadn't really seen or experienced before. And that's something that I wouldn't want anyone to take for granted, especially once leaving home. It might feel lonely, you might feel lost, or you may not feel like you've really found your footing. But it's really important to find solace in the people that surround you and the people that are around you and learn from their experiences and share experiences with them so that you may grow and really, you know, try to find yourself and find who you are.
Για κάποιον να αφήγει τα πράγματα του πίσω, να αφήγει την οικογένεια του, να αφήγει τα δεδομένα του, τον τόπο που μεγάλωσε, τον τόπο διαμονής του, είναι μεγάλο βήμα στη ζωή κάποιου ανθρώπου και είναι λογικό να είναι πολύ δύσκολο. Προσωπικά εγώ κατάλαβα ότι για να αναπτυχθεί ένας άνθρωπος πρέπει να καταφέρει να βγει έξω από το comfort zone του.
To be honest, my mind right now is back in Cyprus because, you know, this year has been tough. We've been through a lot of things happened. We moved with Cozy Style. We're moving ahead. In general, it was a tough year, and right now my mind is just getting that break after we finish the uni. You know, get on a beach or something. Get to see my girlfriend again, my parents, my family, my old friends.
The concept for The Well is Dry originated from a thought and a phrase that's been going around for the majority of my life, which was the idea that you can tell a lot from someone from their eyes. So the phrase, it's all in the eyes. And I really wanted to try and capture the perspective of a student that's, you know, leaving home for the first time and doesn't really know what to expect, and they've been away for a while. The idea that you can tell a lot about somebody from their eyes, for me, it's a bit strange. Much as it's true, I feel like sometimes you can't really tell because a lot of people might be good at hiding their emotions as well. So this piece and this collection really aimed to put out a more direct message as to the feelings of such a person, you know, like you might look in my eyes and see absolutely nothing. The Well is Dry, in essence, was meant to really showcase an idea of just feeling empty, an idea of emptiness and loneliness, and really feeling like you've put everything you have to the forefront and you've bared all you have on the table, and you're really, you know, you're done, you're spent, and you don't really know what's next and what's going to come from that. So that's in essence why that phrase stuck.
Αυτή η συλλογή είναι για ανθρώπους που εγκατάλειψαν τη χώρα τους, πήγαν στο εξωτερικό για να βρουν έναν καλύτερο μέλλον. Είναι για εκείνους που μπορούν να συσχετιστούν μαζί μας, μαζί με την εμπειρία που περάσαμε εμείς, την περίοδο μετάβασης, προσαρμογής τους τέλος πάντων σε μια ξένη χώρα.
I don't think this is gonna be a once-off collection because I believe that all of us enjoyed the whole process of going through this collection and the idea behind it, the concept. And I'm sure there's gonna be a lot more coming, maybe from September. We'll see with Lamont how things will go. And yeah.
A lot of the work I tend to engage in has or draws a lot from personal experiences. So there wasn't any external person that I referenced for this collection. It was mainly just me and my experiences, because those are usually the easiest stories to tell. And also I can be as specific as I want to when telling those stories. But in terms of maybe the designs and the actual print on the garments, that we drew from a number of people, high fashion, streetwear brands, if you will, as well. A lot of movies inspired this in terms of just the storytelling, the narrative aspect of things. That was a big part of this entire creative process. But yeah, just in terms of referencing, it's just me, at the end of the day, me and my close friends' personal experiences.
Αυτή η συλλογή ξεκίνησε από μια εντελώς στοιχεία συνάντηση. Γνωριστήκαμε μέσω κάποιου κοινού φίλου, συγκεκριμένα του Ναβ, ο οποίος ανάφερε στο φίλο μας τον Lamont ότι ασχολούμαστε εμείς με το θέμα της μόδας και ρούχων γενικά. Άρεσε του η ιδέα και ήθελε να μάθει λίγα περισσότερα. Βρεθήκαμε 2-3 φορές μετά το πανεπιστήμιο, ανταλλάξαμε ιδέες, ανταλλάξαμε τα background μας, από πού προέρχεται ο καθένας και ήβραμε ότι έχουμε κάποια κοινά. Επίσης μάθαμε ότι ο Πελός έχει το δικό του YouTube channel, το οποίο συμμετέσχαμε και εμείς σε έναν interview, το οποίο είναι Mind the Wet Flow. Μετά από το interview ξεκινήσαμε να βρεθούμε στο βιβλίες παραπάνω φορές. Μια ημέρα έτσι τυχαία ανάφερε η κουβέντα να κάνουμε μια δουλειά μαζί και είναι την ιδέα του πάνω. Η ιδέα ήταν The Well is Try, το οποίο συσχετιζόμαστε και εμείς μαζί, περάσαμε τις δυσκολίες που πέρασαν και εκείνος και αφού συσχετιστήκαμε με την ίδια ιστορία, είπαμε να δουλέψουμε και όλα ξεκινήσαμε που είχαμε.
The idea behind each piece was to tell a sequential story, a story that goes from the moment where you leave home to the point where you return home in that entire journey. So from the pieces in the collection, we only mainly use 2 illustrations, which are the illustration of the man and also the arm reaching out. The arm reaching out is really fundamentally reaching out for help, or, trying to reach out to somebody to help you out and help you deal with whatever you might be going through. And I think the man's face is pretty self-explanatory. It's a man screaming, crying, whatever emotion you get from it. And it's really just trying to express that. But the other 4 illustrations that were not used literally just told the idea of somebody, or showed the perspective of the individual through different stages in their life and through different stages of their experiences. Maybe at a later point, some of the illustrations that we didn't use might be incorporated into further pieces, and hopefully the story can continue into more things, and hopefully it will, so you'll get a more holistic understanding of the entire story. But as for the pieces in this collection, it's really just about showing the pain, just to put it bluntly. It's about showing the pain and showing the emotional distress that one can experience and one can go through during this time.